that you've arrived in Frightenstein. Perhaps the Count will find a way to make his monster work today. For if he solves this monster mania, he can return to Transylvania. So welcome where the sun won't shine, to the castle of Count Frightenstein.
Now, you little devil, now that we have established our friendship, I command you to join your friends and tell them that they must grow. Grow, do you agree? Это so. You are a traitor! Tweedledum has arrived with a walking stick. What is that? What were you doing? Explain yourself.
Master, I was measuring. This is a yardstick.
A yardstick?
Yes.
You use that in the yard? I make with a jest, but I do not make with any more jest for now. Now it is the time to raise the flag. Never hesitate with the count. And sing our national anthem. Go!
Gory, gory, Transylvania, the werewolves, the bats will always maybe ya. The back more would likely claim ya as we go stumbling through.
I pledge by the sign of the three-toed sloth that I will do my best to do my duty, to always obey the laws of the werewolf pack, and to never rest until Brucey lives once more and takes his rightful place in the annals of distinguished monsters. And I can once again return to that most goriest of all homelands.
Gory, gory, Transylvania, as we go stumbling through.
I felt a little jazz coming on me there.
Master, you put rhythm in my feet.
That's something to say. All right, Igor, explain yourself. What were you doing, as I
was measuring, Master.
What were you measuring?
Master, I was measuring for the world rainfall record.
The world rainfall record? What did you find out?
I found out, Master, that we hold the world record for rainfall, Master.
And what is it?
17,824 feet, Master.
And who held the old record?
We did, Master, yesterday. 17,822 feet.
Excellent, Igor. We're still winning.
Far out, Grunk.
In Egypt, Bwana Clyde spent years in searching for a sphinx. He dug up clues that prove they still exist, or so he thinks. But sphinxes have a human head upon a lion's form, which means they wear a thick fur coat and must get awfully warm. He showed me photographs and said, "A sphinx there, can't you see?" Politely I said yes, but oh, I wish to disagree. For Bwana's eyesight's not as good as it once used to be. And those photos were of Mrs. Clyde in her fur coat, you see?
Chinese air time! I'll be right with you. Just checking the film for today's little showing. All right, thank you for waiting for me, and very nice to see you. I am Bwana Clyde Batty, at your service, and I hope you're having a very wonderful day, because I certainly am. It always pleases me. Well, I guess that's seen the last of it, hasn't it? Well, I'll have to get myself a new camera. Too bad, too. Excuse me. Yes, it's Bwana Clyde Batty at your service. Oh, you run a camera shop? Well, you must have seen just what happened then. Right. Can you really? Really? A Brownie Zip 12 with a 1710 lens? Sounds super. Very nice, too. Well, I thank you kindly. Sure, I'll be dropping around. Thank you very much. Oh, such a kind gentleman to offer me a camera like that. Oh, all right. Just a moment, please. Just a moment, please. Now, I know you're excited, but there's no sense getting yourself all built up. Just a little bit of humour from old Bwana Clyde Batty. All right, now, why don't we go to our projector and see what we're going to see for today's film. And I think you're going to love it, too, because I spent a lot of time on this one. Let's see what we're going to see. All right, reels in place. All right, focus correct. And now, switch on, and away we go. And what have we got here? Hello there. Oh, tiny little eyes on this one, eh? This is the Wombat. W-O-M-B-A-T. Look at the short little snout on it. Oh, isn't that cute? Now, they live in hilly or mountainous coastal regions of southern and eastern Australia and on Tasmania. Now, they're related to the koala bear. Remember those cute little chaps? But they look very much like a bear, you know. Now, they're very much like a badger, too, in their habits. Now, the body length can vary from 27 to 47 inches. Oh, that's quite a span, isn't it? And they can also weigh from 33 to 80 pounds. My goodness. Thick set, that's right. Legs short and strong. Their toes are armed with stout claws used for digging. And would you be kind enough to give us a kiss for Bwana Clyde Batty, sir? All right. Wasn't that nice? Oh, I just loved that film, did you? Well, I'm glad you did. And now that time has arrived. Oh, those horseflies are at it again. Oh. It's all right. It takes a while for it to get to them. But before we go, I must bring the Rary bird right back to where he started from. So let's get ready to welcome home the lovely and beautiful, although we've never seen him, Rary bird. All right, Tipperary. Well, very lovely to have him back. All right, it's time for Bwana Clyde Batty to say goodbye to you and to also say, as I always say at Zany Zoo, Ooga Booga, which in this case means when the bird of paradise flies over the Brooklyn Bridge, that will be a frosty Friday, I think. Thank you very much. All right, so we'll see you next time, won't we? I hope so. Ta-ra now, mates.
I'm not so sure that Bwana Clyde Batty knows more about animals than I do.
Out of sight.
Go if you must, but come back. Ooga Booga.
May the bird of paradise land on your windowsill.
The oracle said that the stars had given him a warning, that he would have an accident early the next morning. At 9 o'clock we found him lying shaking in his bed, and at 10 o'clock he still was there with covers on his head. At noon he sat up saying, well, they're wrong, I've met no harm. He jumped out of the bed, then fell and broke his arm.
I am back. Good to see you. I am the Oracle. seer into the future, an interpreter of the stars. I have citations from the Academy of Psychic Abilities. Why, I have medals from the Ouija Board Olympics. I have honors from the Society of the Occult Phenomena. And I also had the biggest bills for the crystal ball companies that you've ever seen. Oh, and now can you guess what our sign is for today? Let us see. Oh, swirling mist whom the gods have kissed. Which sign, whose life will fortune twist? Ah, and our sign today is Libra. Now that's for all the kids born between September the 23rd and October 22nd. Libra is the most peaceful and contented of all the signs of the zodiac. Listen to your prediction for today now, Libra, and we will see what's up, huh? Or what's in. Oh, well. Sometimes yes, sometimes no. You can't win them all, hey? Oh, magic crystal, crystal ball. Tell me now. Tell me. Oh, it's really coming to me now. I'm starting to dig it. Listen to your prediction. Libra, today is going to be a strong test for your loyalty. I promise you have made last week is due. You may have made other plans, but you must put them aside. So heed that warning, eh? I would think so.
How are you?
How do you do, Count, sir?
Oh, that's a little more respect. I like that. That's very good. Thank you very much. Tell me something, Gronk. Have you ever won any awards?
Sure, you bet. Once I won third prize in the most beautiful baby contest.
Well, who won first and second?
Well, nobody. I was the only baby to show up.
I see. Well, I'll bet there's one award that you've never won.
What's that?
The Blue Ribbon.
The blue what?
The Blue Ribbon. Haven't you ever heard about it?
No.
Well, whenever we want to look anything up, we refer to books. They will teach us everything we want to know.
Look it up in a book.
And we have a particularly special book here today because this tells us everything we've ever wanted to know about the Blue Ribbon.
Oh, yeah? What's it called?
I think it's called Everything We've Ever Wanted to Know About the Blue Ribbon.
That's a good idea.
Why not?
Sure.
All right, here we go. It says that the Blue Ribbon is awarded to the fastest ocean liner crossing the Atlantic Ocean.
Oh.
Now, some of the better-known ocean liners to have won this award are the Queen Mary, the Queen Elizabeth, and the United States.
And the Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria.
Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria.
Sure.
No.
No?
No, please, don't do it today. Just
No,
leave
Nina?
me. I just want to read it. If you
No
let me read it,
Pinta?
you'll understand it.
I see.
Well, do it for me.
Okay.
Thank you. Oh, boy. They never won it anyway. But
Sure.
one ship held it longer than any other, and that was...
The New York City Garbage Scow number 49.
New York
Right
City
there.
Garbage Scow number
Sure.
49.
It's not right?
No, it's not right.
Was it number 48?
Never mind that.
Oh.
No, it can't be right. All right, now the ship was the Mauritania.
Oh,
Yeah. Nowadays,
sure.
the Blue Ribbon is not so important an award since many people now travel by...
Balloon.
Balloon.
Sure. No awards for that.
No, they don't travel by balloon.
Up in the
Stop
air.
it, please.
In my little blue balloon.
Oh, that's wrong. I tell you, it's just absolutely wrong.
In my beautiful
Most
balloon.
people today travel by aeroplane.
Aeroplane, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Sure. Now we've got it.
Well, I would think so.
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah. You know, I just thought of another award I won.
No?
Sure, it was the Pompous Oaf of the Year award. You know, to this day, I don't know what it means. Is it good? Come on, tell me.
Oh!
Wait, you're not gonna... You're not gonna talk about it.
Ponder not upon the validity of solar heat, for he who laughs the hardest has the nicest
bedtime? Several people asked Griselda if she'd kindly make the decorations for the top of someone's wedding cake. Griselda was delighted, and designs were quickly sketched of a vulture made of sugar with 2 giant wings outstretched. The bride and groom were married, but what happened was, of course, they took one look up at their cake and filed for a divorce.
I'm Griselda, the gourmet. Listen to this. Broomsticks for sale or rent. Chance to let 50 cents. What you see is what you get. Come on in. Have the ball. Oh, we've got a real doozy for you today. Will you hear what we're going to make? We're going to make Dubuque Dandy Dan Dancers Daffy Dandelion Donuts. Now, just refer to my little recipe. Woo! I'm having so much fun. Now, as most things will, they start with an egg. Love it, love it. And then we take a little of the old llama milk. Ooh, it's looking good, looking good. All right. Then we just kind of stir it all together to get it all gooey, gucky, goo-goo. Now we mix in some of the old cocoa that I've pre-prepared. Whoa! Ah, love it. And now we go for the last ingredient. Holly, what have we got there? Oh, a rind. Are you going to call yourself Reinhardt? Love it. Now, as you know, for any basic ingredient on a Dubuque dish, we have to have the basic ingredient, which is dragon sauce. Wow! Come on in. And here we are. We're going to the cauldron, and we're going to put this into the cauldron. Out of sight. Now we're getting ready, and you want the kernel? Eat your heart out. And now we're going to mix up our little gucky rooney here, and off to the cauldron we go. Whoa, whoa. And now into the cauldron. Cauldron, cauldron, toil and trouble. Cauldron boil and cauldron bubble. Taste it. Another winner!
What do you mean you're not getting drowsy? Sleep! Sleep!
It's that time again.
I don't need this job, you know. I could go back to my old one. I was a hood ornament on a Pontiac.
The Count told me a story.
Hold over. This is a grammar raid. Oh. Hello, Igor. It's the Grammar Slammer, and you'll never guess who I'm with.
An insurance company?
No. Igor, I'm with the Grammar Slammers Bammer.
Hammer!
You got any insurance to sell? Please?
All right, Igor, stop fooling around. First, we're here to discuss your misuse of the English language. And second, to hammer a little good grammar into you.
Hammer!
He likes the second part better, doesn't he?
Yes. Now, Igor, you know what you're doing, don't you? You're letting all sorts of improper words sneak into your sentences, right? Right. Now, could I have a replay, please? Now, I distinctly heard you say the Count told me a bedtime story.
You weren't supposed to hear that.
I should say not, and I think I will not. Igor, I hope you know that's wrong. What you said, I mean.
Not really. It was a good bedtime story.
No doubt, Igor, but the Count couldn't have told it to you.
Well, it sure looked like the Count.
Hammer now?
Not yet, Bammer.
Oh.
Igor, what did the Count do?
He told me a bedtime story.
No, he didn't, Igor.
Well, there wasn't anybody else in the room who would have told it to me.
Hammer time.
Not yet, Bammer. Hold on. Let's give him a chance. Igor, here's a sentence. The Count told me a bedtime story. Now, where's the mistake?
He told me a story at bedtime.
No.
He told me a story time at bed.
Oh, no.
I don't
Hammer,
know.
please, hammer.
Igor, nobody told you anything. They might have told you something, but not tell. Could we have that shown, please? All right, Igor. You see? The Count told me a story.
I get it. Not told, told. The Count told me a bedtime story.
Exactly, Igor. The Count told me a bedtime story. The Count told me a bedtime
No,
story.
he told you one too, eh?
I saw the old librarian and asked him if he could say just why each night he closed his door and locked himself away. He said, I do this thing, you see, each night at 8:30 because I need to rest my mind and sit and meditate. One night when he was locked inside, I listened at his door for some peculiar sounds, but all I heard him do was snore.
Hello, and welcome. Welcome to the library. And I am the librarian, custodian of all these volumes of books here. These are my friends, and books should be your friends too. Now it is time for me to read a story or two to you. A horrifying story. This is entitled The Monkeys and Their Mother. The monkey, it is said, has two young ones at birth. The mother fondles one and nurtures it with the greatest affection and care, but hates and neglects the other. It happened once on a time that the young one which was caressed and loved was smothered by the too great affection of the mother, while the despised one was nurtured and reared in spite of the neglect of its mother. You see, the moral to that story is the best intentions will not always ensure success. Did I get you with that? Terrifying, did I? Yeah? Yeah? Perhaps this one. This one is called The Peacock and the Crane. A peacock spreading its gorgeous tail mocked a crane that passed by, ridiculing the pale hue of its plumage and saying, I am robed like a king in gold and purple, and all the colors of the rainbow, while you have not a bit of color on your wings. True, replied the crane, but I soar to the heights of heaven and lift up my voice to the stars, while you walk below, like a rooster among all the other birds of the ground. Which leads us to believe that fine feathers do not necessarily mean fine birds. Did I scare you with that one, huh? Oh, come on, let me scare you once. Oh, very well. I grow weary now. Until I see you next time, the librarian says goodbye. Go to your library.
If I shut my eyes and wish real hard, maybe someone will shove a piano under my mitts.
I see. I see, it's clear now, yes. The show will resume in but a moment.
PetVet. What a weird name.
Oh, Dr. PetVet's kind and good. He never charges rent for any of the animals that he's quite often sent. He said I couldn't bring myself to ask them for the money because they have no pockets, and I thought that rather funny. The only ones he charges are Australian kangaroos, 'cause deep inside their pouches they keep several ones and twos.
Oh, you're the doctor now.
Hello, Igor. How are you today?
I'm always so impatient.
I
Because you
know.
always bring such nice things.
Well, I think so. And I have something really special for you today. Now, these little fellows are called marbled salamanders.
They're like little lizards.
No. These are strictly aquatic. That means they're in the water.
Hoppity, hoppity, hoppity.
Look at them go. Oh, boy, oh, boy. Now, you know what I call them? Fast and rapid. Oh, come on. Here you go. Up. Come on now, you get into my hand. There we go. Oh, you little scallywag. Look at him go. Look at him go. I've never had so much fun in all my life.
Oh, you caught it.
This is so much fun, Igor. I just want to tell you everything I can about our little marble salamanders. Look at them, aren't they active today? Just love it, love it, love it. They're so much fun. Now, actually, they'll grow to 3.5 to 4 inches long, but the record is 5 inches. A whole 5 inches long for these little fellows. Isn't that something? Now, the females have gray markings, and white markings are in the males, you see? There's the gray there, and there's the white there. I call them fast and rapid. That's a little joke from Dr. PetVet.
Dr. PetVet always got jokes.
Now they live, though, from moist, sandy areas right to dry hillsides, all kinds of terrain. And they breed in the autumn. Now, the eggs are laid in groups, you see? Now, they do not hatch until covered with water. You must have them covered with water. And then they're closely guarded by the females. Oh, boy, don't mess around, boy, when she's got her eggs there. Oh, sir. Now, they range from Florida west to East Texas. And they're landlubbers, I'll tell you that right now. Boy, oh, boy. Now, the females lay 50 to 200 eggs at a time. And the males show off. You know how the males show off to the females?
How?
Well, they try to attract them by... Did you see them dancing around there?
Yeah.
Well, see, they'll dance around in all the water and everything. Oh, they have so much fun.
Like a boogaloo.
Oh, like the boogaloo. Yeah, do you know how to do the boogaloo, Igor?
Yes.
Oh, good. There's the boogaloo right there.
Boogaloo. Oh.
So much fun. Igor,
Nice.
I want you to have fast and rapid. Ask the sloth if you must.
I must.
Hello, fast and rapid.
Mr. Sloth. You ask a silly question, you get a silly answer.
Well, I'll tell you, I think that's one grumpy person you have there. But just remember, Igor, pets are friends.
Goodbye, rapid and
Dr. PetVet, that's good.
Oh, fantastic.
What are you doing there, Master?
What do you think I'm doing, Igor? I am inventing again. What are you hanging around for, Igor?
Master, all I want to do is just hang around and watch.
Well, if you're going to watch, you might as well be of use. Here, Igor, come here.
Now, I want you to hold these. It's all right, Igor. I'm holding them, aren't I? There's nothing to worry about. That's
I don't think I'm worried about.
Don't worry about it, Igor. Here we go. All right. Little overspill. There, Igor. I want you to witness this. This is my new invention. Well, what do you think of that, Igor?
I think, Master, that it's fantastical.
Of course it is.
But what is it?
What is
That's what I said.
What is it, he says? I'll tell you what it is. It'll come to me, it'll come to me. Of course, I know what it is. This is going to revolutionize the soft drink industry.
Oh, a revolution.
Of course, it's going to be fantastic. And only my brains and my willpower could have made it come true with my constant experiments. And now, Igor, you are looking at my invention, which I am going to call Diet Dracola.
Diet Dracola.
That's right, Igor. Fantastic, isn't it?
Yes, Master. But what is the difference between Dracola, ordinary, or Diet Dracola?
Igor, Diet Dracola is exactly the same as Dracola. The only difference is you only get half the bottle.
Now that was groovy. Don't go away. We'll be back, I'm afraid.
You know, I once knew a centipede with a wooden leg. Now, every time he walked, it went 99 thump, 99 thump, 99 thump. Ah! Okay, lunchtime.
Oh, I asked the old professor, please, just what are the attractions of laboring in a lab all day on chemical reactions? He said I'd never understand the scientific mind. His motto was, you'll never know until you seek and find. He said the best part of it all was that he had no notions of what to do, so never knew if there would be explosion.
How do you do, ladies and gentlemen, and boys and girls, and men and women, and children, and mothers and fathers, and people everywhere, of all ages and in all walks of life? I am the Professor Julius Sumner Miller, and physics is my business. And our principal business today is an extraordinarily wonderful and dramatic thing. Consider the following. I have a can, an ordinary tin can, and I put some water in it, and I have been boiling the water until all the air in here has been driven out, and there is only water vapor. And then I see steam here, which is condensed water vapor. Now I'm going to go over where that can is cooking and stopper it up, and of course take the fire away because I don't want any blowing up. And then we must listen very carefully, and we'll hear something. Then I'm going to do something, and you must watch it carefully. And the results are extraordinary. So come with me to my boiling cauldron. Come with me. Here is the can. There is the heat from below. There is the water vapor condensed. And I'm going to take this off here. Listen now. Oh, there's something. Oh, some more. Now I'm going to pour some cold water on this. Watch it now. Watch it. Oh, there it is. I just love that. Notice what happened. The water vapor in there was condensed, the pressure reduced, and the atmosphere squeezed it together. That is something to see. The push of the air. The push of the air. Gas out, gas out, gas out, gas out. Right. Now let us go to something else. Let us go to something else. Let us go to something else. A spring. A spring. A spring. A spring which has wonderful properties. Wonderful properties. I'm going to put a load on it, and it stretches. I'm going to put another load on it, and it stretches more. I'll put another load on it, and it stretches more. And I call your attention to the beauty of the motion. The beauty of the motion. I better turn it so perhaps we see it better. The beauty of the motion. Now there is a history regarding this which I need to narrate because it is exciting. There was a man whose name I've mentioned before, whose name was Robert Hooke. He was a contemporary of Isaac Newton, and they hated each other. So that when Hooke, H-O-O-K-E, when Hooke discovered the law of the spring, he put it in a puzzle, in an anagram, so people could not steal the idea. And this is how he wrote it, and I'm going to copy it off. C-E-I-I-N-O-S-S-S-T-T-U-V. And that is how he wrote the law of the spring. C-E-I-I-N-O-S-S-S-T-T-U-V. And I'm going to leave this for you to think about until we meet again, in the hopes that you will unravel the mystery of Mr. Hooke and the law of the spring. And we will consider the spring somewhat more in our next visit with you. Thank you for watching.
The professor's a sweetheart. Wrong.
Who is it? What's there?
All right, state your name and what you're doing here.
My name is Igor, and I came to get a pickle.
Oh, it's only you, Igor.
Well, who were you expecting, Master?
Actually, I was trying to catch a ghost.
Well, Master, if you want to catch a ghost, you have to invent a far better invention than that, a ghost-catching invention.
That's funny you should say that, Igor, because I was just going to go to my workshop and invent a new ghost catcher. All right, Igor, I'll be back in a moment.
Don't be too long, Master. I'm frightened on my own. What kept you so long, Master?
Oh, well, I got held up in the alleyway. All right, Igor, what do you think of my new invention? All right. Well, you can't win them all. You know, the band's playing the wrong way. All right, here we go. What do you think of it, Igor?
Master, to me it looks like an ordinary vacuum cleaner.
To the untrained eye, yes, but to the scientific mind, this is a great new ghost catcher, Igor. Now, I am going to plug it into Brucey here, for he is a source of power.
Certainly.
Get it? All right, now, Igor, I'm going to switch it on, and I want you to turn off the lights.
Tell me when, Master.
All right, switch on. Turn off the lights. All right, no. Here, Igor, who's that? Oh, Igor, you're in the way. All right, turn on the lights, please.
There you are, mister.
Oh, that's better. All right, Igor. Here we go. It was on. Now, let's see if we caught anything, Igor.
Yes, master.
Wait a minute. What's that? That's not a ghost. Oh, my God. We didn't catch anything. We spent all night waiting for a ghost, and we didn't catch a thing.
Well, master, I wouldn't exactly say that. I caught something.
What was that, Igor?
A cold.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
I am the Wolfman. Oh, Hi, gang, and away we go. I am the Wolfman, and what do we say around here? You bet. We believe in the wolf, because I am the Wolfman. That is the truth. Groovy sounds coming to you. Fantastic sounds. My first business. Hello, I am the Wolfman. Yep. Sure, baby. Yeah, you bet. You want to hear Silver Bird? That was way back in 1970, I remember that. Hug Lindsay did it, didn't he? Sure, I'll find it. I'll dig in the files. Okay, bye-bye. Call again now and keep sending those cards and letters. That's it. Bye-bye. Okay, now we all know what time it is, and it is going to be chime time. And that will be, by golly, 11 o'clock. Cool. All right, now, we had a request. It's TCB time. Time to take care of business. And that request was, I have to look in the files to find it. Careful. Found it.
Igor and the Count are heavy.
Hello, Igor. How are you today?
What are you doing there, master?
I'm making a computer card.
Oh, a computer card. There must be a computer day coming up.
What do you mean, Igor?
Well, master, when we have a birthday, you make a birthday card. When we have a Christmas day, you make a Christmas day card. So I figure you're making a computer day card for a computer card for a computer day.
Igor, you figure wrong. It is not computer day. You see, I read somewhere where certain monsters can be programmed to do different things by hearing different sounds, you see? Yeah. But you need a computer card to do it, and the computer, of course.
Of course.
And now we have both. And
yes.
now finish with the computer card. Igor, I will need your assistance on this.
Yes, sir.
I want you to go to the computer and insert the computer card into it.
This way or this way?
Either way. It all works the same.
Yes, master. Oh, I hope this works.
You realize what you're doing now, Brucey? Come on, Brucey.
Good, eh?
Work. That's it, Igor. Now you're programming Brucey.
Oh, look at that, master.
Now, understand this. Stay by the machine. You understand?
Machine.
All right. Now, he will respond and work after he hears 4 different sounds. All right. Getting the level? All connected? All right. Here we go. First sound.
That's a pretty cool sound, master.
Yes, but he's not working. All right, turn the machine up higher. I'm going to try another sound.
Machine up higher.
Here we go. He's still not working.
That didn't seem to work, master.
I know, this will probably do the trick. I'll try the trombone.
Oh. Try another trombone.
Still not working. No. All right, now I bring out the big picture. Oh. Get ready, Brucey. You're going to work this time.
Oh, what's the matter? This Brucey's still not working. I'm a failure again. Why isn't he doing anything?
Well, master, I wouldn't exactly say that.
What do you mean? You mean I did do something?
Yes, master. You gave me a headache.
Da-dee-da! Wake up time.
And how are you today, Harvey Zimmerman?
How? It's Harvey Wallbanger.
Oh, yes, of course, Harvey Zimmerman.
Wallbanger.
Well, be that as it may, is there any mail for the Count today?
Mail for the Count, eh?
Mail for the Count. I am the Count.
You're the Count, eh?
Of course I am. You can
And
count
I'm
on
Harvey
that.
Wallbanger. Mail for the Count. Let me see here. There's one for the guy who works around the corner.
Well?
One for the guy who takes out the garbage. But I'm sorry to report...
What?
That there is no mail for the other guys, but there is one for you.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Hey. That's just a little love tap.
Little love tap. You're crushing my fingers every time. And now it says, Dear Count.
Yeah.
Is there any chance of me being like you when I grow up? Signed, Todd.
Oh, boy.
Let me tell you something, Todd. First, you're going to get a picture. And the second thing is, only with the greatest of luck could you be as great as the Count. Answer your
That
question?
kind of luck he doesn't need.
Yes, well, perhaps. Well, we'll see you again then, Edna Mamorsky.
No, it's Harvey Wallbanger.
Stop! Please, stop! It's enough!
The castle lights are growing dim. There's no one left but me and him. When next we meet in Frankenstone, don't come alone.
Show is definitely over, Grammar Slammer Bammer.